Today we're going to combat wheel hop and add traction to our 2015 Mustang GT with help from UPR products. These are UPR's Billet IRS braces, and these are going to figure 2015 through 2020 Mustang. The way these work is a lot of the wheel hop is caused by movement of the rear subframe because of the rubber bushings. These are going to be a solid mounting point for that subframe to the chassis, which will get rid of flex in the subframe and get rid of wheel hop. These are made of billet aluminum and sold as a pair, and will use the factory hardware for installation. For this installation, you need a lift or a jack and jack stands, 3/8 ratchet, 13mm socket, 21mm socket, and a torque wrench. So our UPR Billet IRS brace is going to replace this weak stamped steel piece right here, which really doesn't provide any kind of a support. Now we're going to do one side at a time. The reason being, if we do one side at a time, the car should not need to be realigned when we're finished. Now the problem is though, if you can't get it to line up all the way, you may have to loosen both because some cars are not square from the factory, at which point if you do have to do that, you would need an alignment when you're finished. Start by removing these two bolts right here. Next, we're going to remove the subframe bolt here, which will also release this bracket. Now, don't worry about supporting the subframe. The other three bolts will hold it in place. You're safe to remove just this one. Here you can see the factory steel bracket versus our UPR piece. I mean, this is obviously billet aluminum. It's much heavier, much stronger, much more heavy duty than the factory piece. Now, we'll want to start by putting it in place with all the factory hardware, but only hand tighten it. We want to make sure everything lines up before we torque it down to the factory spec. Okay, then we're going to tighten everything down. Now we'll torque this to 129 foot-pound for the large bolt, 41 for the smaller bolts. All right, once it's torqued to the factory specs, you want to repeat the process on the other side and your installation's finished. The UPR Billet IRS braces, as you saw, are pretty simple to install and will do a great job of fixing the wheel hop issue on our 2015 Mustang GT. Just keep in mind, if you do have to move the subframe, you do want to get an alignment when the installation is finished, but overall it's pretty straightforward. Give yourself about an hour or so and be back on the road in no time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you click on the CJ button so you subscribe for future videos and click the corner up here for more videos for your Mustang.